Alright, we are back with some more Invoke. This time we are using more Mechaba. We are using Augoeisdes, I guess is how you would say that, and Raijin. We've toned down the others, still a Purgatrio. We've toned down the others for more fusions. Excuse me. And that's why we got two Augoeisdes, I guess you'd say. And he's here for heroes. We're able to use hero fusion monsters against them in their graveyard, bring them out, pop a monster, get really fat. This meta unlocks the true ability of this monster. I don't know if you'll see in the replays. You'll definitely see me beating heroes in the replays. I don't know if you'll see this monster, but you'll see this monster in live duels, so it's all gonna be cool. What do we have? It's just Invoked and Magical Meltdown, so 3 copies of Invoked. I've kept Spellbook of Knowledge, and I've worked in a Wonder Wand, so lots of drawing. Works with Effect Veiler. He works with our Spellcaster stuff if you're really, really in a pinch. Obviously just a good hand trap and a light monster, but you're still getting Mechaba on your own with Artemis, so he's not really needed as fusion fuel. You can use his effect freely or use him as straw fuel, whatever you need. We have Ghost Mourner and Moonlit Chill, super nice monster. It's a wind monster to get our Raijins, very nice. Another wind monster, Kiteroid, hand trap, and the Battling Boxer Veil. We got our limits 2, our limit 3, and our limit 1 all in one deck. Battling Boxer Veil and Alistair used to be best friends. They were separated by a ban list long ago, and now they're back together. So pretty simple, still the same skill, Avaricious Spellcraft, so generally going to be the best skill for this. There's not really a prototypical skill. It's all about our biggest boss monster. You'll see in the replays, it all makes sense. Hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching. Alright, here we are facing the heroes. We're going second. I think this is going to be an old Purgatrio Sucker Punch incoming here. He's heroes with only 6 in his extra deck. What is this guy doing? So he's going with the Armed Dragon. Fusion. There it is. There's a Stratos into a Liquid. Fuse, Liquid and Stratos, to the Sunrise. Gaining once again, throws that away. Miracle Fusion. Crosskeeper brings out a Neos with a cutscene. Neos Fusion, look at this guy. He had to use his Armed Dragon, but still, what an absurd field to bring out so quickly. Magical Meltdown. Will he let the Alistair go through? The Alistair has gone through, or I guess it has to, thanks to a field spell. Here's the Invocation. We're going Purgatrio. We've got 2 Alistairs. That's going to get us real big. Big enough to swing over all these bodies and do some real damage. So we go 1. We go with the 2. 5.1k over his nearly 4k. Go right into the Sunrise, destroy him first. Then we swing into the Neos, do all the damage. Perfect swing there, so you have to go to the big boy, he doesn't die. Then you go to the Sunrise, then you go to the last. That's how you beat heroes with this, you just dump a Purgatrio on him. Great stuff. Alright, here we are facing a Yamayugi. We're going first. Looks like over 20 cards, 24 card, Battle Chronicle, 8 in the extra deck. Pretty good first turn hands. Would have been an even better second turn hand with all these disrupts. But obviously they're going to work with him going on the second turn too. We'll just have a Mechaba on top of it to disrupt him. So obviously we'd use a Ghost to negate with the Mechaba, negate him with the Effect Veiler, and even the Ghost itself. So it's going to be a lot of monster negates, and that's where the money is. Nobody really runs Sky Strikers. You don't have to worry about negating spells all too often. And, yeah. He's showing Blue Eyes. He's bringing out an alternative Eyes. We're going to hit him with a Ghost. Still tries to use his effect. We hit him with the Ghost. And if it leaves the field, it'll take a bit of damage thanks to Ghost. Now he's got a Blue Eyes. And with this spell card, the Blue Eyes gets massive attack. think he's gonna go right into the fusion. He's gonna destroy Mechaba, so that would have been a good spell to negate, as we're gonna get destroyed here, I believe? Yeah, we are. So how do we survive? We're gonna Effect Veiler that guy. I could have swore he would have been able to attack with the alternative eyes, but I guess not, because he still negated or activated the effect. Anyway, normal summon. Use our skill first. We get her back, everyone but Mechaba. Search once again. Now we'll draw. Probably should have done the Artemis again, but perfectly fine. Now we can... Oh, we're gonna steal his fusion monster. Oh, here it is. Perfect. We steal his fusion monster. Destroy his dude. Then we're gonna be able to banish the Mechaba. Get huge. 4,500. So that was all thanks to him being a fusion and us banishing his own fusion. That's how big our boy really gets. That's why he does well against heroes too. He could honestly swing over us with just a vanilla blue eye, so as sad as that sounds. Here's trying to Spirit of White, we let him. We had ways to stop him, we let him. He's got ultimate fusion. Go away, what was that, 1,000 dragon? Fusing again. Now when something fuses around us, we get a pop. Discard a special summon or a monster special summon to your opponent's field. Either target a monster or destroy. He kamikazes into us as we Alistair. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Sartorius. I think he has a common skill, though. I think he's a common archetype. Let me see what he is. Yeah, he's Dragon Unity. We're going first, though, so we're gonna have a few ways to handle him. We have our Alistair, we got some draw power, we have an Effect Veiler, so looking to be a pretty good turn. We're gonna start with Alistair, you go into the Artemis, obviously. Then you draw with the Wonder Wand from the Artemis. Bada bing. So that's Mechaba all on its own. You get to draw another Effect Veiler and our Ghost Mourner. And we have a negate. So we could use one of the Effect Veilers for the negate, an Effect Veiler negate itself, our Ghost negate, and a Boxer Veiler if things have still really run off the wires. So here, we obviously can't negate any spell cards though. He's gonna try to use a monster. No, he tries to use Senatus. We hit him with the Effect Veiler, that's one down, and he had to discard to do it. Now he's trying to use that from its hand. We're gonna say nope, that's where Mechaba comes in. And we get to banish him. Very good. So he's down to 2 cards. He has to set and end his turn. Very good way to stop Dragon Unity. We normal summon Alistair, obviously. That's really all we do most of the time. Use our skill. Draw 1, another Alistair. Fusion summon... What did we fusion summon? Oh, we were able to banish his Koos and get a Raijin. Very good. Swing over that. Swing with 2,200. Looks like we could have gone lethal if we used both our Alistairs, but it would have been a risky move with a face down. Here, we can negate his attachments with our ghosts, so that's pretty crippling for him. He's got a Garm though, Garm. And we're gonna negate that from his hand, Graham. So, crippled him once again. He has to set, only a 1,900 monster. We got another moon that's gonna hurt him. Alistair once again. This time it's time for Purgatrio. We're just getting everything out of there. He's using some sort of trap. I think it just lets him add something. I'm not quite sure. There's the Purgatrio. Alistair in hand. Obviously, well more than lethal. And Dragon Unity stopped in their tracks. It's that easy. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are going first. Looks like over 20 cards. Virtually everyone goes over 20 cards. He's using Time Thieves. So, we know we gotta disrupt some monsters. Makes it real simple for us. We just start into an Artemis, draw some cards. Now, you could be tempted to just go into the Artemis, leave the Spellbook of Knowledge in your hand. That way you can negate a spell if you want to. But like I said, we're going against Time Thieves. We're going to want to negate monsters, so we're going to go full on to negate monsters. We do our draw power, we get a Kite Roid and another Alistair, it's perfectly fine. There's Mechaba, Kyroid's actually a good choice to use for the Mechaba negate. I think we used an Alistair though, to tell the truth. Here he's gonna Time Thief skill. Does get a spell card. Uses said spell card. Brings out that monster. That's the monster he wants though, so we're gonna hit him with our ghost. He's gonna protect it with the dragon. I'll say perfectly fine. We'll hit you from the graveyard. He tries to use his effect. That's where Mechaba comes in. We do use the Kyroid. That is the better choice. Banish this monster. That was a double summon for him. That we stopped. Now he has to set a monster. Here's Alistair. Bada bing. Who do we want? It could be anyone. We're going to use our spellcraft stuff first. So, oh, we still have Wind. So really anyone we want. And he doesn't want to see it as he scoops. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Taya. Pretty good hand. With the Effect Veiler, he sets a back row and passes his turn though, so we go right to the Alistair. Any monster we want, really. So we're gonna just go Artemis into Mechaba. Nothing to get rid of the Artemis, so just use her off the field. Boom, Alistair back to our hand. And some Mechaba damage. T setup. We got our Spellbook of Knowledge, so we're gonna normal summon the Alistair, then hit him with the Spellbook of Knowledge. Bada bing. Huge hand. Still adding. Huge hand. Look at that go. Boom, we're going Purgatrio this time. We're gonna be able to do some Pierce. Got 3 Alistairs in hand. That's 3,000 damage, but we didn't need it, as just the Purgatrio himself is able to swing for lethal. Sometimes the duels are that easy, guys, and you gotta take them where you can get them. So this deck is wild. It's just pure Alistair, pure hand traps, survives well, disrupts well, draws well, has chops in the end game with that new monster. So I like it a lot. It's just a slugfest against heroes. It's rough. You've seen it here. You'll see it in the live duels. Hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching.